Tonight, we're going to be speaking with Dinize Wales and Ellen Pacola about their nonprofit organization called Kind Hearts for You. Kind Hearts for You came about during the pandemic, and it's been essential identifying families in need and connecting resources. It's really a beautiful work they've been doing since the beginning of the pandemic. And tonight, they're going to be talking about all the services they offer, also the funding that they need. So please stick around, tune in, share this link with your peoples, and let's start the show. Before I bring them on the screen, I would like to start with some music. This song is called Pobre do Bento from the band Samuca e a Selva. And right after that, Dinize Wales, Ellen Pacola, Kind Hearts for You. Don't go anywhere. Welcome.
Não tinha teto pra chamar de lar, não tinha roupa bonita, não tinha fita, não tinha mais. Sorria com o peso de um pesar, sorria com a boca fria de andar caía, não ia em paz. Foi no bar e jogou tudo que tinha, nem soube contar. E Pachico avisou, hoje cabeça do bicho não dá. Vai tá mandinga, vai tá zica, que é ruim de curar. Coisa tá pega, reza nega pra ir manjar. Mas no outro dia tinha flor à beira-mar. E se sorria, só sorria pro azar. E aquela zia mal fazia vomitar. E aquela zia mal fazia vomitar. Nem banho de fonte, nem baixo de ponte, Bento quis ficar. Foi com os trapos do corpo, com arma de morto, dando-se a andar. E andou com sol em seu couro até dilacerar. Nem sangue escorria, o coitado sumia, morreu devagar. E o povo no lamento dizia que Bento nem soube chorar. E o povo no lamento dizia que Bento nem soube chorar. Pobre do bem, pobre do Bento, pobre do bem, pobre do Bento, pobre do bem, pobre do Bento, pobre do bem. Não tinha teto pra chamar de lar, não tinha roupa bonita, não tinha fita, não tinha mais. Sorria com o peso de um pesar, sorria com a boca fria de andar caía, não ia em paz. Foi no bar e jogou tudo que tinha, nem soube contar. E Pachico avisou que hoje cabeça do bicho não dá. Vai tá mandinga, vai tá zica, que é ruim de curar. Coisa tá pega, reza nega pra ir manjar. Mas no outro dia tinha flor à beira do mar. E se sorria, ele só sorria pro azar. E aquela zia mal fazia vomitar. E aquela zia mal fazia vomitar. Mas nem banho de fonte, nem baixo de ponte, Bento quis ficar. Foi com os trapos do corpo, com alma de morto, dando-se a andar. E andou com sol em seu couro até dilacerar. Nem sangue escorria, o coitado sumia, morreu devagar. E o povo no lamento dizia que Bento nem soube chorar. E o povo no lamento dizia que Bento nem soube chorar.
É isso aí, rapaziada. Are we ready for this? Let's start the cameras, people. are. So one more time, this track was Pobre do Bento from Samuca e a Selva. I'm gonna ask the ladies to please mute the Facebook feed if you can. And then I'm going to bring to the screen, it's my pleasure to have Dinize Wales and Ellen Pacola. Are we here? Can I ask you guys to please unmute your microphones at this time?
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Good, good. It's always such a pleasure to have you both on the show. This is the second time we bring Dinize and Alan to the show, and the reason we brought them back is one, Kind Hearts for You is growing. And two, we needed to do this in English. The first time around, we did it in Portuguese, and it was targeted to the Brazilian community. And the idea was for Brazilians in need or families in need in general to be able to understand what the services were and how to get in touch with you guys. And now we're here to really expand and make laces with the Bay Area. I would like to start asking you guys, please tell us, how did Kind Hearts for You start and why? Dinize, would you like to start?
Sure. Hi. So Ellie and we've been friends for many years. And, she always been, for me, a very special person. And I know that she has the biggest heart that I personally know. And I know she was doing this amazing humanitarian work, like in Jamaica. She went to Bali. She did lots of wonderful things. And on my own, I always I was doing also by putting together the street store and trying to help as many, families as I could in the community. And when the COVID arrived, I think we had a mutual feeling, like she called me and she goes, we need to do something. We need to help. How can we do that? And I said, well, I think the best way to do that, it might be what people need the most. So we did talk to people, and to make a long story short, we realized that a lot of people were struggling either to pay rent or put food on the table, and we decided to do something about it. So we reached out to the community. Ella and I drove many, many days, né, amiga? Many days in our car, carrying food and carrying donations and toys and clothing. In the beginning, we did whatever we could to help. And that's how Kind Heart was born. And then until we look at each other and said, hey, that's something I love doing. And Ellen said, it makes me feel good. And it does, it really does. And we decide to, take this very serious, but putting together a team, getting a lawyer, get all the nonprofit paperwork ready.
That's nice. And guys, how did you find either like time and funding to start the organization? Did you just start out of pocket completely, Alan?
Well, we start asking friends, like closest friends. We're just asking by text message and reach out in WhatsApp. And Dinize is the biggest one with the entertainment. So she has million followers and she has an easy way to reach people. And that was very helpful. So to spread the word, and then everybody, when we see around, we had a lot of people helping us. So that was that's how we start. We're starting asking for close friends.
And the people helping you guys, were they mostly immigrants, or did you reach out to established Bay Area families that recognized the need for the immigrants during the pandemic?
Both.
Both.
I would say both. I think we start with friends, and friends pass the word. And I call some clients, Ellen calls some clients, and we got, Ellen actually has this very special family that gave us a great donation to start. It was the punch off. And then from then on, and we do have some Brazilians in the community that monthly give to Kind Hearts. And
That's nice.
one thing I wanted to express is that a lot of people say, "Oh, I wish I can give, but I don't make too much." But I always say, $5 is 5 bags of beans at the Dollar Tree, or
Right.
just 5 pastas, and with that you can help a family. So
And you can also donate products. You can donate food. You can donate anything that's sitting in your garage that you might find useful for somebody else. And you guys offer the service of going to pick it up, identifying who needs it, and taking to the destination. And I was going to ask you guys about the volunteer program that you also have, because I went down to the headquarters, because now you guys have an actual house. Would you like to thank someone for that house? I know somebody, set it up for you guys. Who's that?
Well, we have we have better news since that was the beginning. Now, Ellen's, go ahead, my amiga.
No, go ahead. No, you can say.
Oh, well, the good news is that was the beginning of our journey. And there was a very special friend that we had, an Alice friend, and we are so grateful for her help. But now Kind Hearts for You has our own headquarters in downtown San Jose.
That's nice. Oh, that's the second one. I haven't been to that one.
No, you didn't. That's a warehouse. That's our warehouse.
Oh, that's so cool, guys. I'm really happy you guys have a place where you can safely work, do all the separation, because that takes a lot of work. Ellen, once the products get to the warehouse, well, we briefly talked about the volunteer, but I want to know if someone out there wants to volunteer or wants to donate, how do they do it?
We have a lot of people can choose what they feel better about it and doing. Like they can drive and pick it up, donations, or they can put it together in the beans, make sure it's not expired, make sure the food are all sealed, or they can call our families too. For whoever speaks Spanish, we always need volunteers. We speak Spanish as well. We also have volunteer to pick it up the bags with us and bring it to the mission, and we have a mission day. So it depends what you want to do and how you want to help. If you like to drive, or if you like to be on a mission, or if you like to make the bags preparation, we need volunteers all the time.
So you guys still need volunteers, and you constantly and so again, back to the services. Once someone has a donation, someone goes out there, picks it up, brings it back to the warehouse, then you guys sanitize it, you take care of it. What's the process, and how do you deal with it?
Yes, well, the most important thing is that we need to make sure no food is expired, no bags are open. A lot of people, some people, not many, they open up the pantry and they give what they don't need it anymore. And actually, I always say generosity is not give what is left out for you, but what someone else needed. So we try to do that. We try to make sure every food is according to the regulations, and it's kept it well. So there's a lot of work to separate that and then put the bags together, and then go on our mission like we do every Saturday. I just want to thank Carla Kilman, because she was the person you talk about in Redwood City who opened the house for us. So I want to go back to that. And Fabiani Did was the first one who opened her house for us. So we're thankful, because that was the beginning of everything to get where we are now. And I just
very cool.
Thank that.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we dive into the social media pages, which I understand you guys are still working on a website, but you've been able to work through social media, your pages on Facebook and on Instagram. And right now, the objective for the constant need for funding is to try to partner with other organizations, private companies, corporate efforts in order to properly fund Kind Hearts for You. Where are you guys at with that right now?
Ellen?
We're waiting for the last okay, the tax exempt that will give us the permission to finally get support from companies and private investors. But right now, as this moment, we only have personal donations, private donations.
I see. But if a big company wants to make a donation, they still won't be able to do a tax deduction because the 501c it's still coming up. But
Well,
they can still make a donation.
they can
Yes.
still make a donation. It's just
Yes.
up to us to pay the tax on the money we receive, which is totally fine. Have the donations come, it will be put to good use because we need. It's really growing. Every every month, it's like 10, 20 more families. And it's just growing. And we've been giving an average of 100 bags a week. So that's our average. And, so it's a lot of families. And it's
How many? What's the screening process like? Do you guys go interview these families? How many families you have, and how is the screening process?
Ellen?
You mean the families we attend?
Correct. Yeah. What you got on your list right now?
Yeah, we have from the church. So the church has a community that we have those families from the church in Sunnyvale, San Mateo, and San Jose. So we are attending right now. Currently, we are attending 3 places, 3 cities. And we have flyers that we pass away. And if anyone knows anyone in need that will be benefit from our bags, he can reach us out. We don't ask much. We just give. If you say you need it, we give it to you.
Right.
We have a lot of people in a situation that they're just lost their jobs. They have a really good cars, but they lost their jobs, and the bag of a grocery bag will help them. So we don't want to know anything. Even the address, we're not asking anymore. We just want to know which county the person is, name and phone number. And there is no restriction.
Yeah, because that data is really important for you in order to show folks that are going to be community partners and investors or whoever is going to provide funding. They will like to know those numbers, right?
Yes, we have it. We gave it away until October 1st. We gave it away 1,878 bags. We have an average of 278 families sign up with Kind Hearts. It doesn't, but we gave much more than that. For instance, last week we partnered with Flowers. What is it?
The celebration.
Celebration. They're amazing, and we have this young girl who's inspiring, and she put together this.
Wait a second. What is the celebration?
It's an organization.
Oh, really? I have no idea.
It's awesome organization.
Awesome organization. And they gave candy for the kids on Thanksgiving. You can actually have a video on our Facebook to over 350 families.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can segment on that, actually. Let me go ahead and connect your Facebook page here. So, folks, if you don't know it, now you know it. Kind Hearts for You, it's working mostly out of their Facebook page. And here's the video that Dinize referred to of the young gentleman being part of it. Look at that.
I know. Oh, that's the girl.
cute and engaged. Who's the young fella?
Oh,
Yeah,
Miguelzito,
our
Miguel.
youngest volunteer, and he's very faithful to Kind Hearts. He asks his mother to go, and he
Mhm.
participates. And
He wants to go. Yeah.
yeah, he
Oh, that's
turned
so
on and
cool.
he works very hard with us. So he's
And
really
then back with to the partnership with the celebration. So what happened then?
well. Do you want to tell about it, Ellen?
Um, the celebration is an organization based in San Jose that the co-founder
Beautiful
is Flora.
soul.
She is an incredible young lady that she came up together with this. She wants to help the community on celebration is
It's
the
actually
holidays,
celebration
like the
nation.
holidays.
Yeah, it
I
calls the
see, I
celebration.
see, I
Yeah,
see.
she works on the holidays. She helped kids on a Christmas, on Halloween, Easter, on the holidays. And we're with her at the not Thanksgiving, Halloween. So she has all this group of people, the whole team that she puts together. And we went to, what is the name of the city? We went.
I forgot. I was trying to remember so I can talk, but it calls the Celebration Nation Inc. The
Yeah.
nonprofit. And
Very
she
cool. And that's one of the community partners, right? You guys
Yes.
are currently connecting. So I understand that the church was a resource to identify families, to start connecting dots, families in need and resources. Also, other nonprofit organizations like the Celebration. And you guys are getting further in the communities. What's in your mind, what's the next step for Kind Hearts to reach out and find more folks in need that could use your services?
I think, Paulo, the main thing is we already have like enough family for what we received so far, right?
Okay, okay. That's
Right.
good. Good
So
for us to know.
yeah,
It's really a matter of finding partners for funding because you
it,
guys are already up to your heads of families in need.
and we do have so many faithful friends that is helping us. Fabiana did made this group, which is amazing. Every month those girls get together and they buy, together $1,000 plus with food for Kind Hearts every month, and then we can count on them, and we are so grateful. But that's what we have, and then we have donations here and there. So we are ready to grow. We have all the resources, we have our strength, we have a wanting, but we need to be realistic of what we're getting, in,
Mm-hmm.
so we can give. So little things people can do to help is really visit the page, see what we're selling. Like we have those amazing masks from Kind Hearts for You, and it's
Mm-hmm.
only
Oh yeah, and
The shirt.
I love the t-shirts too. They're really great.
and
And I'm gonna go ahead and land on your Facebook page here, which right now shows our live video. So we're live on your page, and here we go. Now, so here's Kind Hearts for You Facebook page. So we're right there, and you can navigate and find out more about the organization. One of the flyers I want to show, is this the right image, Ellen?
About, yeah.
Because
Yeah, the new
now,
project.
yeah, besides you guys doing the work of donating food and donating resources in general, I even got a baby crib from this girls, man. It's something amazing. You're doing this incredible work of not only donating food but educating people about what they're eating and how much nutritional value they're adding to their diet. Ellen, can you talk a bit more about this project for us?
This project, the intention, like as you said, is educate them and encourage their kids to eat healthier. So we give them the main ingredients, and we also give them the recipe and the benefits of the items that we're giving to them. So that way, and the thing is, we're trying to make easy recipe that anyone can do it. and fast and a low cost, healthy and a low cost. That's the main thing.
And
That's
that's
so great. Go
supposed to be
ahead.
a video in there, but I think it's on Instagram
I
where
think you have.
Is it on Instagram? Here's Instagram. Let me
don't.
go to Kind Hearts for You here.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't see the video on Kind Hearts for You on Facebook, but on Instagram you see, and it's really cool because for me, because I'm not a good cook, I'll definitely watch the video to
so
learn.
is this the video right here?
Yeah.
The
The next one.
Yeah, you can put in the
Yes,
picture.
that one.
No, Paulo, the
Okay,
other one.
let's
Yes,
start.
this.
Yeah, so here is the recipe for red potatoes tuna
Tuna.
cakes.
Yes.
And then if you
Um,
press the page, if you
So let me move to the next one. So here's the one we've already seen,
mhm.
and
where's the video?
let's see here if the video. Eat healthy on a low budget. So, guys, if you're still buying a bunch of junk food and thinking, man, I cannot afford eating healthy is too expensive, I have to say you are not right. Please reach out to Ellen and Denise and start learning how to eat healthy right now. And what is this picture here? Some of your beautiful volunteers I see.
Yes. We have our Celia, she's the treasurer, she takes care of the finances. Gustavo Girardi, he's in the middle, carrying you. He's our designer. Then we have Yaskara, one of the leader for one of the churches. Aline is her human resources. Amanda, she's helping us with, um, you know, uh, um, social media and all the other things. And we have Brisa, who's also a volunteer. So everybody's a volunteer. We have, and that's our amazing team. And we have much more than that. I wish we can place a
Yeah, no, we're just going over here. So, Kind Hearts for You, as of today, and just consider they started in the beginning of the pandemic. That's 1,878 grocery bags to families in need, 388 the number of hygiene bags delivered. 24,414 items received in donations that have found a destination, a person in need, and have not been thrown in the garbage as most things that we end up doing. And I see this video here. What's this video about, Alan?
This video was the one that I told you we did with the celebration. Oh, and Soledad. That's the name. Soledad, the
yes.
city.
Yes, Sol Medeiros here. She's with us on the comments, and she says, "Hey, Soledad is her name. She's been repeating it 3 times."
Who is being repeating?
So Medeiros. She's with us in the comments.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. Oh, that's wonderful. We both blinked. This was amazing. It was 300, and this one is in Sunnyvale, and it's unbelievable, Paulo. Because when people think about low-income families, they always assume Mexicans and immigrants, and when you get there, you actually see Americans, like the white American, low income, and they're mostly elderly, and it breaks your heart to see.
Yeah, indeed. In San Francisco, all the food banks are seniors that
Yeah,
are standing in line under the sun, just waiting for a grocery bag.
yeah.
So, and let me ask you this: you mentioned that you are right now working in 3 counties, but it is that I understand there is a limitation to the services you guys can provide. So counties up here on the East Bay, are you attending those as well?
Well, we did Richmond, but in general, we need to focus right now to get our bags better and stronger in San Jose, because that's where we're located. But we are open. With the COVID though, we cannot have too many people getting together. So we need permits for everything. San Francisco has been really difficult, and I know they're getting a lot of help for so many food banks. But East San Jose and our area here in San Mateo, I think they really we feel the need, like the families keep on coming. It's never, they always keep on coming. So
And I understand that you guys have a new warehouse in downtown San Jose that also serves as a drop-off station for donations. So
yes,
if you are in San Jose, you can simply give you guys a phone call and schedule a time to come drop it off, or can I come drop it off at any time?
no, you schedule time. And then either Ellen and I will be there to open the
Mhm.
storage and show you around. And, it's I think it's great when people know where their money is going or where their food is going. And, they just feel more secure.
Beautiful. Ellen, where do we go to buy merch from Kind Hearts? Because I understand that the masks, the T-shirts, the beanies, all the funding, all the money generated by those sales, they'll be back into Kind Hearts for you. Is just with you guys directly, or can I go to a website?
Yes, you can go on the social media and on Instagram or Facebook, contact us and we can send it out too, whatever you are and which state you are, we can send it out.
That's cool. Let me. All right, here's Alan here. What is this video about, guys? Let me put some audio here. See what's up.
The mission. Think about the mission.
Like we need to help everybody. Like we need to help everybody. On quarantine, so much people don't have food, so we need to help everybody. So help everybody, guys.
Yes. How many families we had today, Ellen? Yes. How many families we had today, Ellen?
We're at 60.
I think, yeah, and we are short because we got new people came because it's a big community.
Wow.
It's a big
So
community.
you guys are engaging the young people. I'm really impressed because young people generally they don't engage. It's really hard for them to engage in anything. They just want to stay home and play video games. How you guys manage to engage the young people?
We have we ask them to make a cards and say something positive to people, and they do these beautiful cards and we just put it inside the bags and to the families, like one extra item. So we see these kids, it's so cute, they put in like, oh, you were important to us, and they made like a any draw they want and a little hearts and trying to engage them. The other thing they're doing too, we're having these two young beautiful girls that they have masks for cases. They actually the ones who donate the masks for us, and they're there in our mission last Saturday donating masks for little kids. And Anna is only 10 years old, and we have Lindsay, which is, I think Lindsay's 14. It's two sisters. We have them on our website as well. And Lindsay texted me at the evening and said, oh, thank you so much for the opportunity. Anna is so exciting to be on, and giving away the mask, and they want to participate it again. So they get excited to see the other kids and helping, and it's a good feeling. It's a feeling end of the day that it doesn't matter how old are you, it's always will catch you. You always feel great about it. You give your smile to people. It's kids talking to kids. It's kids talking to elderly. It's just a good feeling. So it's a good feeling for all of us.
That's so great. And guys, let
Yeah.
me ask you this. You want to add something, Denise?
Well, I was just gonna add that those two girls that Ellie mentioned, they're sisters, and they open masks for cause, and their goal is getting masks to help nonprofits. And they are only 10 and 14 years old. And
Wow.
what I was gonna say, we have a great video if you want to share
I do.
cards, which is are we proud of the fact that we just want to make it's after the picture of the painting, the video after the painting, and it
Is
shows
the video
card
is it on Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook, and that's the video that Ellen is talking about.
It's the mission in Sunnyvale food and mass delivery.
No, the one after the painting.
Let let's see the painting. Let me actually share the page so you guys can help me identify. So
So
just one
videos,
sec.
I'll let you know. And this is an idea that Ellen has, and Ellen has this special things.
So which one here,
Okay,
guys?
so go up, Paulo, more. Yeah, up more, more, more. Okay, so go up, down. The second one after the paintings. Yeah,
This one.
that
We're
one.
proud.
Yeah, that one is really cute.
Wow, look at that. We wish you the best of luck and a happy future. Keep being awesome. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Wow, some awesome clothes. Isn't that nice? This is so cool.
That's very cute.
Isn't it cute? So the kids write those and we put in the bags. And then when the family receives the bag, it's not just a bag of food, it's a bag of kindness. You know, it's a feel good.
Yeah.
And Ellen actually had this amazing idea. She's incredible with kids and she's has a way and it just works so well and they get
Well, you
very
guys found a recipe to engage young people because it's great for them and it's great for the community because it's really hard to engage them and when they feel useful, when they feel like they're touching a great cause and they're helping people, it's just like win-win. I'm really really glad to see it. And guys, I understand that you're working with attorneys and with the state of California to get your 501c, and that should be coming up. What I mean, the main idea of this show really it's to try to use the data and the services and the records you guys already have in order to reach out for more donations and for community partners. And it's I will never stop repeating. Even if we're a little repetitive, it is important to always go back to it. How can people help? How can we engage more people? Where do we go from here? And what's your challenges?
You want
me. Okay. I think our challenge is really making people realize that not enough is enough. Like a lot of people think when they think about donation of food that they have to spend $100 to help Kind Hearts. And I often say that if every person that's following us give $5 a month to Kind Hearts, it'll be enough for us to feed 500 families. So I think our goal is to get the final paperwork. We just need one now. Everything else is approved. And when we get there, we will reach out to the big companies. But right now, we need you. We need you, the community. We need people to wake up in the morning and say, how can I help? Did I buy too much for my home? Am I really going to eat this? And as long as it's not expired, as long as it's not open. We do have a list that we love to stick to it because we want to make sure that every bag is the same for each family.
Oh, where do we find that list?
Oh, we are constantly putting on our page.
Oh yeah, you are. Okay.
Yes, we are constantly putting on the page and reminders when people reach out to me and say, hey, what can I give? First thing I do is send them the list. The reason is we want to make sure that everybody will get the same thing. Like we don't want to get, chocolates or we want to make sure that they get everything that is healthy. And with Ellen's idea now, we are trying to combine something that we have on the bag. We're going to add one more ingredient. Like this week we had potatoes. So we bought potato recipe, had potatoes in it. And it's inexpensive, it's quick. And so it's a lot that they can do. But the main thing is really trust us. I know it's hard to trust. I know it's hard to, so participate, come to see us, visit, be a part of, come with us and be in the mission, giving the bags to the families. And when you do that, you really get inspired. And I think that's what it is. It's just like people trust that we'll do the right thing. And we really just want to help our community.
And you guys welcome anyone from any background.
Any background.
Please, guys, if you're watching this or if you're going to watch this later and you just have one free day in your schedule, come and try out, you know, a few hours, just come try out, and you'll feel the same satisfaction that those young people are feeling when they engage and they help, and you'll feel that incredible you know, reward that you're actually part of this community. And let me now, curiosity here, guys. Ellen, you're a DJ, performer, private chef. You got you got busy life, girl. And Dinize, same thing. Event production, home organizing. You produce from you know, small gatherings, weddings to huge concerts and international tours. How do you guys manage to keep your job and your business going and still dedicate almost full time to Kind Hearts? Ellen, can you start?
Well, the most important thing is the COVID. It stopped. It makes me more available, and my time, it was totally available to Kind Hearts. Right now, of course, the work is catching up, but we normally work on weekends on a mission, and most of the time I'm free on the weekend, so that's the time I can give it to Kind Hearts. Or sometimes when I get busy or I have my life, and then Dinize comes, and then we kind of alternate it. And we have a lot of volunteers now. We have 20 volunteers that we constantly need, but we also have awesome volunteers that is there for us all the time. So last Wednesday, I could not make it, but we had like 3-4 volunteers making the bags. So we always have, and it's always, we always, if I can't, Dinize can go, or one of the volunteers, and it works out that way.
Yes,
Nice.
sometimes it gets overwhelmed. You know, like the shopping part is really hard. Like people always
Yeah.
often, do you prefer money or the food? I'll say the food because we shop
It's
for
easier when we
we
get
shop
food.
for 100 people, so we happily take the food, you guys. We have Maida now, who's been like a right hand on shopping. She goes and she plans ahead, and I would just go to the store and pick it up from the back of the store. That is really helpful. In the weekdays, Paulo, we mostly do phone calls. You know, I try to reach out to families. I call my friends. And when I see the money is going down, I literally, you know me, I go for it. I start
Yeah, you got to go for it. And
Kind Hearts.
I know your style. I know your style. Well, speaking of people that are supportive and help out, I would like to say hi and to some of our audience members here. I see Celia Fagotti is here with us. Somedeiros, Marvin Ruiz, minha mãe Luzia Presoto, all the way from Brazil. Gustavo Girard, Edelweiss Del, and Zeni Freitas, a Maria Cristina de Oliveira. And guys, if you like to call the show and talk to us live, you can. The number on the screen right now, 510-575-7787. It's my number. And if you have a good story to share or something cool about Kind Hearts that you like to share with us, please go ahead and call me. And I'm going to take a little break and allow people to maybe call us so we can put them on the air. So let's see here. Oba, somebody's calling actually. So let's see here. Just 1 second. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
This is
Oh, can you turn down your Facebook feed, please?
yeah. Yeah.
We got a caller. Let's clap. But I don't know who's calling yet, but I will find out.
Okay.
It's me, Celia. Célia.
Oh, Celia, Seth, Pagode. How are you?
Tudo bem, e você? Good, and you?
Good, good, good. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
let me just tell you that we're doing this show in English, so we can
Yes,
share with community partners in the South Bay. And
of
uh,
course.
and I understand you've been involved with Kind Hearts from the inception, and we've been talking about the engagement of young people, the engagement of the community, and how that generates this incredible, rewarding feeling of satisfaction, of involvement, of
Yes.
engagement.
Mhm.
What first brought you to Kind Hearts, and why are you still there?
Well, first of all, because when I saw the job that these both wonderful girls, Ellen and Denise, started on doing, hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Yeah, when I saw what they were doing, it's really, really, really um, was really it moved me a lot, and I thought it was very wonderful. So, can you hear me?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
because I cannot hear. Anyway, so and then I thought, my gosh, they are doing so much to work, so much effort to work, and they are doing all by themselves. I mean, we should all put our forces together and help them to make much more difference in other people's life, in people's in need, right? I'm sure most of the human being, when they know that you can help others, it's a good feeling to know that you can make a difference in others' life. So I was never as much as Ellen and Denise, but I always liked to help people around it. And there was an opportunity for me to help them to help others, right? And when you started to help, the feeling is so good, it's so rewarding that you cannot stop. It's not, it's not possible to stop. So the same thing with the teenagers and children. They are taught by the parents that are helping Kind Hearts, and because they watch their parents helping, and they want to help as well. And they are human beings as us, so they also feel so good on be able to helping. And for them, it's rewarding the same as us. So they know they are making difference in others' life. So it's very wonderful when they try that. They really feel good and want to keep helping. That's how I felt on the children and teenagers that is helping on Kind Hearts,
Oh,
which is
that's
not a few, it's a
so
lot.
good. It's like the most natural endorphin. It's to be human and help people. So you just feel great about yourself, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't want to be the only one good in the life. You want to see all your community and friends and everybody uh, well and good as well, right? You cannot sleep well knowing that your neighbor doesn't have food to eat. So you gotta do something about it.
Absolutely. Celia, thank you so much.
No problem.
Well, I miss you. I haven't seen you since the last event that I met you down in the South Bay, and
Yeah.
I hope we can be together in
Thank
future
you.
events after the whole COVID disappears,
Thank you.
yeah, from our existence,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
And Ellen and Denise are here. They hear you, but you cannot hear them. Would you
Yeah.
like to send a message to them before we hang up?
Yes, I want to say not to them, but I want to say to everybody that everybody to stay tuned, because those two girls has always wonderful ideas and always something new is coming up. So there's always many ways and you can volunteer and help.
That's amazing. Thank you, Celia.
Thank you too. Thank you for taking my
Goodbye.
call.
Thanks for
Bye
calling.
bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Did you see that? Did you see that? So that's what we're talking about.
Yes,
It's
and I have to say about Celia is that I remember the day that my phone rang and she actually offered her heart to Kind Hearts. And I remember Ellie and I had the same thing. Like as soon as I talked to Ellie, we said the name Celia, we both said yes. And that is not one day that we need her and she's not there for us. So she's impeccable on her craft of organization. Her organization skill is so above that actually makes me mad sometimes, but she's so amazing, like with the finances and all, her heart and everything that she does. And so we're grateful for her to call. I know Gustavo is that too. And we're
Gustavo Lino is Gustavo Girard is here, but also Gustavo Lino is here. He's sending me private messages. He's like my technician on call. He's like, dude, you're muted, or dude, the video clip is not working. The sound's bad. Like, I love you, Gustavo Lino. Thank you for helping me out here.
Well, let's talk about Girard, but Lino, I love you. You know that. But Girard is, he does all her graphic design, and she's so patient with Elle and I because he creates, and I want a blue, and then I go on the screen, and he goes in between, and then he creates, and after a lot of he always get it right at the end, and we are so grateful because everybody's so busy,
and you know that I just went on the Kind Heart space because I followed the live on Tamo Junto's page, so I get to read all the comments on my page. But out of curiosity, I went to your page, and I've just seen the comment from Lana Baver, and she wants to volunteer. Did you see that?
I cannot see. I'm gonna wait, and then I'll answer her. Thank you, Lana.
So I'm gonna say hi, Lana. The girls will be in touch.
Yeah, she sent a private message with her phone number, and we'll reach out to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna mark you guys here, and you can follow up. Well, guys, we are actually entering the 5 last minutes of the show. I'd like to thank you one more time for the beautiful work you do.
Thank you.
And at this time, remind everyone that Kind Hearts, till they get the 501c approved by the state of California, what we really need is community engagement. We need you watching. We need you to share this video. We need you to reach out to folks that would like to participate. If you're down in San Jose, come by the headquarters and just participate. Just be engaged. You're going to feel that reward coming your way, because the more you help, the better the world gets. And we're celebrating a new time in America. It's really a beautiful transition. It's love winning over hate. It's union over the separatism that was all crazy out there. It's bringing people together rather than separating them in classes, colors, creeds, or whatever. We're all together in this, and while COVID's out there, we're in here. So thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Dinize.
Thank you, Tamo Junto. Thank you, Paulo Soto.
Thank you, Paulo.
Your job is just incredible, and there is no words. I mean, every time I will always say yes to you, my friend. And I know that you work with your heart, and you bring the community together always.
Yeah, sometimes we kind of get slap left and right, but I think the love, it's just, and as you said, the trust. It's so hard to trust people these days because it's a sea. It's an ocean of information, and you don't know what's true, what's not. You don't know what's fake, what's real. And I can put my both hands on fire for these ladies. So it's an immense pleasure for me because I haven't met you yesterday. I've known these ladies for over 10 years, 15 years. And I've seen your engagement and your participation in the community from the inception. So I know where you live. I know your kids. I know your family. I know what you're about. I've worked with you firsthand. So I trust you from the bottom of my heart. And I feel like the more help I can give you and the more people we can engage, the better we're going to be out in the future. So, one more time, Tamo Junto is always open. So, yeah.
Thank you, Paulo, for the opportunity to be here. You're awesome.
Absolutely, guys. And we're gonna end the show with more music, and then this video will be on your page, Kind Hearts for You, in my page, Tamo Junto. Also link for Instagram tomorrow. I'll send you that link, and then I'll send you the recording, and hopefully this is like a little message in a bottle, you know?
Absolutely. Tamo
Obrigado,
junto.
gente.
Tamo
Valeu.
junto.
Grande beijo, viu? Tchau, tchau. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Now, go out there, participate. Kind Hearts for You. Volunteer. Donate. Do something. Do something.
Lá do lado do lago a cachoeira vai lavar a lama na lomba do leão. Vento chega e chacoalha, a capoeira cai, rodopiando o piano do peão. Lá do lado do lago a cachoeira vai lavar a lama na lomba do leão. Vento chega e chacoalha, a capoeira cai, rodopiando o piano do peão. Beira, fareja, mar, peça padroeira, bater, patuar. Tempo é pra perdoar, que essa moreira vai madurar.
Vamos madurar essa ideia aí, ó.
Fareja, mar, peça padroeira, bater, patuar. Tempo é pra perdoar, que essa moreira vai madurar. Vai madurar,
Vai, Brasil.
vai madurar, vai madurar, vai madurar.
That's it for tonight. Tamo Junto SF, Community Media. Engage, help out, be part of it. I'll see you next time. Valeu, galera.